Welcome to JGTCR. I'm Cope, and today we are tuning the Ferrari Testarossa. Let's get into it. The Testarossa is reasonably balanced, but suffers the usual Ferrari understeer issues. The handling is okay, but understeer can push us wide, and once we try and correct it, oversteer soon follows. The steering can be floaty if we don't load the front wheels properly at corner entry. The power available is reasonable and power delivery is acceptable. However, tail slides can occur if we are heavy-handed on throttle application. When slides do occur, they can be fun and do work to our advantage if we respond cautiously to them. The brakes take much longer than anticipated to slow us down. The Testarossa feels heavy and Mr. Plowy in nature. Let's collect our time. Seven minutes, 50.7 seconds. And now, the race tune. Unfortunately, there is no front aero available for this Ferrari, so dealing with our understeer issues did require some creative tact. With ballast and body height adjustment settings, we managed to make the front end manageable. Let's head back out to the Nürburgring. The lack of front aero means that we have a lot of understeer to contend with. The ballast up front helps, and it may do better with a little bit more. The handling is very hit and miss. Sometimes it's good and moves well in response to our inputs. At other times it understeers into oblivion. The most frustrating part is when it shifts from grip to understeer or vice versa mid-turn or while transitioning turns. The power is fairly solid, but it has a nasty spike around 6,500 to 7,000 RPM. This can throw the tail out at any given moment without warning. The power delivery is fairly aggressive in the low and top end. It's best to stay mid-RPM while cornering for optimal results. The brakes take a long time to come into effect and slow us down. Additionally, the understeer while braking is horrendous. So brake early, brake longer, and pray the front hooks so we can make the turn. Let's collect our time. 6 minutes, 27.4 seconds. And now, the drift tune. Working against lock settings can be frustrating, but we do the best we can with what we've got. In this particular case, it's all about the ballast and body height adjustment. Let's drift Suzuka. While the Testa can drift and does well enough, it's evident that this chassis is not a fan. The front end can feel somewhat janky at times. That being said, it does come good eventually once we get used to it. The handling works well enough. It places the car decently and does not fight us too much. The steering is good all round. It's agile enough and there's not too much in the way of understeer, but it just can't shake that jankiness and ends up feeling weird. The power available is strong right the way through the rev range. There are no lulls or peaks to speak of. The power delivery is good if we wind through the gears well. It can get lazy if we short shift during drift. At the end of the day, the Ferrari Testarossa is not a bad drift car, but the janky nature of the drive feel means it just ain't good enough. And that's all we have for you today, so until next time, keep racing!